In the last topic you saw how we can command the computer to print stuff. Now let's take this one step further. Imagine a kitchen shelf full of food items. Each food item is stored in a beautifully well-organized and well-labeled container. That would be great for mom to get what she wants quickly for preparing delicious food, whenever you yell, "Mom, I am hungry." Tongue. Now, let's say you need to store something in your computer shelf. This shelf is also called as memory. With this method, you can always return to the shelf when you need things quickly. For this, you will need a container, just like the one you had in the kitchen shelf. In programming, this storage container is called variable. Hope you remember the name variable, because we will use this name a lot. We have to provide variable with a unique name, so that it comes to our service whenever we are looking for it. Along with that, we also need to mention the type of value it will contain, e.g., words, numbers, etc. In this way Java will know how much space to reserve for your variable, as some types require more space than others. In order to put values into a variable, we use the equals sign, like we do in maths. And everything that starts has an end. In programming, semicolon is used to end a command. For example, in this case our variable is called score, which has a value of 100 and has an int type, short for integer. The int type tells the computer that the variable can only contain whole numbers. Let's see how to create a variable to store words, like your name. For this, we need to tell the computer that we would like to store text in the variable. To do that, we use the keyword string before the variable name. Sometimes we require a special kind of value to be stored, mostly for decision making. The values are true and false, also called Boolean values. To store such values we use the keyword Boolean. Something like this. Let's see how to create a variable to store whole numbers. For this, we need to tell computer that the value we would like to store is an integer, whole number. We do this by using the keyword int before the variable name. Something like this. Now that you know how to create a variable which stores numbers, let's start doing some basic math with it. First let's create a variable. Let's assign a value to it. Similarly, let's create one more variable and assign a value to it. Now, let's create a third variable C to store the result of our calculation. Finally, store the sum of variable A and variable B in the new variable C. Above code will save value of A plus B in the variable C. So in this topic you have learned many things, but the most important ones are storing data in a computer program, printing the stored values using the print command, different types of variables, int, string, Boolean, doing basic maths operations on numbers and printing them.